like the excitement level has been ratcheted up from last week to this week. How has practice gone this week?
I think it's gone good. We've had a good day yesterday with some normal down and distance stuff. Working a lot of situational stuff today. I thought it went well. We've had 2 good days of practice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jim, how different are they than maybe from a year ago? I know you're getting part change from that. But you look at them on tape, are they really different?
I don't see a considerable amount of differences. No, I don't. I think they're a real physical football team that flies around, wants to play aggressive style of defense. Don't see a lot of differences between this year and this past.
Is there secondary looking at this champ's success from years in the secondary? Is that more about their play on the back end, or is that dictating what
I think any good defense is good in all stages. They're very talented in the back half, and they're very talented in the front half. It usually equates to good defense. As far as any of that other stuff, I think they just got good personnel around them. Their coaches do a wonderful job of putting them in the right spot. They're good defense.
Justin has talked about being excited about Florida playing press coverage. They feel like they can take advantage of that. Do you feel like these guys practicing against that quite often helps them out against going to?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on Justin's comments, but I will comment that I think the more you do something, the better you get at it. So if we're playing against press a lot, we ought to be able to go out and function better against it. I would think that makes sense to me.
Jim, I think they had something like 8 penalties on the defensive backs last year, pass interference, Florida that is, pass interference holding. Do you consider those victories for your wide receivers, or how do you view that?
That's last year's game. I don't look at it at all. Let's go play. Penalties during a ball game, they're part of the game. Just move on to the next play. Victory, I wouldn't say had much to do with our execution.
Jim, are you said going into the start of the season, you felt like you were a physical football team? Through 2 games.
I remember why I said that. I said that we're a year older, should be a year wiser, and a year stronger. So
as you go into SEC play, do you still feel like you're a more physical football team than ever last year?
yeah, I think so.
Anybody else?
Big scores have been able to put together already the first 2 games. I imagine just how well do you feel y'all done in terms of being able to this tempo, adjusting to the tempo, and being able to.
I think we're doing a good job of that. You know, the execution's still the key to any offense, and when you execute a play, the play's designed to push the ball down the field, and you do it, you usually get there a lot quicker.
I mean, most games, a lot of games come down to battle of tempo and stuff like that, but is this game kind of particularly that suited that way, or at least conference in time of possession?
I don't know any of those statistics at all. I just know we're trying to go out and play a good Florida team and execute the offense and hopefully score 1 more point than they did.
So much has been made in the past this series about whoever runs the ball more is the team that wins. Is that stat less important when you have a high pace kind of pass first offense?
I don't know. You know, statistics are statistics. The only stat that really matters is the final score, and that's what we're looking for. So I don't know if we have to outrush them or they need to outrush us to have victory. We'll be able to look back and make that call, though, won't we?
It looked like in the first half of Florida's game against Texas A&M, that fast tempo really got to them. What did they do in the second half to adjust to that and clamp down on it?
I didn't see a tremendous amount of changes. They played solid defense in the second half. I don't necessarily think they played poor defense in the first half. A&M made a few plays on them. They just kind of got calmed down and played good ball.
So when you guys talk about running the ball efficiently, what do you mean by that? Is that just something?
Well, when I hand it off, you're in the stands, you go, that looked okay. That's pretty much what efficient running means. You know, you hand it off and it doesn't look good, that's not efficient. So ultimately, to try to objectively say you need to have this, you need to have that, we don't do a lot of that. We just say, yeah, we're running it okay, or no, we're not.